What up, gamers? YouTube? Has this found its audience yet? Maybe it's you. We're live. Yesterday was the release of Magic the Gathering Cross Final Fantasy. These little suckers right here. And we did a stream where I opened 12 packs. And then I was feeling so Final Fantasy pilled that I wanted to start a brand new one, and we had talked at length. Go back and watch episode 1 if you haven't watched it. However, what I wasn't expecting was to be as smitten with Final Fantasy XIII as I ended up being. And those first like 3 or 4 hours were, I think, pretty strong. We've got some big story beats about to come out. You know, this game is about to start in earnest right now. We've mostly been playing through the tutorial. We just bumped into Sarah, who just got crystallized. Lassie, Pulse Lassie, all of this and more coming soon. But the plan tonight is that I've made a series of poor decisions that have led me here, to this world, to this evening. And I have purchased some additional Final Fantasy cardboard. Yeah, cardboard. All right, gamers, welcome in. Here's what we're doing. I've got a fucking bundle. I've got a collector's booster that was $50 human for 15 cards, okay? And at some point tonight, we'll switch from Final Fantasy XIII over to Pack Kraken, and we have a lot to pack. I got a lot of stuff sitting back here. Chat, it's so good to see you on a motherfucking Saturday night. We're gonna have a goddamn party. It's so nice going live around 9 p.m. This is gonna be a traditional ass Jake Twitching stream, and it feels like things have been a little earlier than before, a little later than before. You know, I'm not getting like consistent time since Summer Game Fest and all that. Tonight feels right, baby. I'm in a fucking fantastic mood. Coal Mines, welcome in. Ike, welcome in. Cognitive Clips, welcome in. Sirius Shard, welcome in. Mr. Treehorn, welcome in. The Dumpster Boy, Zaniel Can, Death Cloud, you absolute fucking legends here nice and early. I appreciate each and every one of you. How you just sold an FF card for 125? What was it? A link would do nicely, even if it's not of like the actual item. Don't give me your eBay account unless you want. Monster Hunter World all day, almost done with the main game. Hell yeah, Coal Mines. Did you just start that? I feel like you haven't been on that from the beginning. I'll just find someone else to call me daddy, said okay. Hell yeah, Cirrus. Show me some nuts. Don't you worry about it. I come here bearing Treehorn's sacred words, of course. Crack on my pack till I lightning Papa. Yeah. Yes. Wait for it. Welcome in, homegirl. I messaged Wait for it today about my fucking new addiction and what I've done and what I've spent. I just played the Ragebound demo, fucking sick. I think that game is gonna get like a 97 on OpenCritic. It's gonna be what separates me from the pack when I finally take over the world. I had some big moves, dude, in Fantasy Critic today. I secured a Luminous. Woo! Yes, that's gonna be fucking points. That's a 10 out of 10. Terra Magical Adept Showcase Foil is so sick. So what I have for tonight is, just to show you real quick before we get into Final Fantasy XIII, I guess I'll just show you everything that So I've got the first ever collector's booster that I've seen. 15 cards, full of rares and foils, may include serialized card. This is a fucking crazy little pack. Never seen anything like that. They don't make those for Pokemon, it seems. Then I've got the bundle, which as a Pokemon enjoyer from back in the day, this reminds me of like an Elite Trainer box. This has 9 packs inside it, and it's a place to put my cards. In addition, I want to go through my cards from yesterday, and I want to sleeve the rare ones and organize them a little bit. So we'll do that because I picked up some penny sleeves, as well as some Ultra Pro top loaders for like the really nice ones. And then I was able to cop this fucking thing, the Classic Final Fantasy Pro binder. So sick. Oops, my magic pack is gone. Last but not least, I've got 4 extra packs of just singles that I grabbed earlier in the day. And when I set this up, I'm going to take my phone and hook it up as the camera as well. And I was out and about And one of the things that I stumbled on that I wasn't expecting was this. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up. Fucking item, dude, from. There's some background music. Oh yeah, here's the good. Lemmy, happy belated. I hope you had a wonderful fucking birthday. Willow, welcome in. Oh, Willow, look! I'm literally showing this right now. This is what I found while I was out today. It's the Magic the Gathering fucking desk mat. So when I open the cards today, they'll be on the new desk mat that I got. And what they're not showing here is how high quality and fucking shiny this shit is. I love it so fucking much. It is like, you know when you make a purchase and you're like, 27 bucks for a desk mat, like that's probably gonna be pretty nice. And then you open it and you get that fucking like, oh damn, this is actually so sick. It is that sick. This thing is fucking rad. I want to get the other ones in this series as well, because this is such a nice fucking nice desk mat sniff test. I should have, but you guys will see that when I hook my camera up over here looking down to crack the boosters again. Jake just discovered the joy of gambling. Believe me, I've known about real gambling for a long while, but that thing is really slick as well. Ike and Lemmy and Too Much New Toys and Willow and Dude Cool, I hope you guys are doing so well. Welcome in. We're gonna have ourselves a fun ass night. Jake thought, I have an addictive personality, this will be fine. Most definitely. I have to get fucking, chat, I hate to do this at the beginning of the show, but I think I have to get fucking zooted before I start this. Started a new playthrough of FF10. Hell yeah, I'm so excited. Willow, I've been really liking my opening time with Final Fantasy 13. Surprisingly, there's a lot of Final Fantasy 10 vibes to this game. I think that this is a very strong entry, at least at first. I know that this is a mixed bag. This is a controversial one. The Zoot Suit Riot is crazy. Oh man, come on a little bit. I know what you're coming for. I got you, dumpster boy. Jake Dumpin's on it. Few fights of Alternative Wilds aren't tedious. Maybe my number 3 goatee. That's a fair point. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of people's number like 3 to 6 favorite game of the year, but it's gonna be on so many people's lists that it'll probably end up on a lot of overall outlets game of the year lists. I'll get suited with you, brother. Hell yeah. This is a good time to spin for me and not meat spin. I don't even have to spin for you, Cog. You won the first roll. I just didn't want to give you Mind's Eye because I didn't think you would give a fuck. So I gave it to the next person that won, which was Bama. But I do have a list of codes because you did win the thing that you can choose from for Steam keys. And those are, let's see. I've got those upcoming ones. I forgot what they are now. Hold on, I can figure it out pretty quickly. I'll read the ones that I know. Killing Floor 2, Earthlock. These are all Steam codes, by the way. Killing Floor 2, Earthlock, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Lego The Hobbit, Lego Lord of the Rings, Worms WMD, Super Hot, Amnesia Rebirth, Bomber Crew, Rogue Book, Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, a code for the upcoming release of Fresh Tracks, and a code for the upcoming release of Stars of Icarus, the sequel to Guns of Icarus, and then a code for the upcoming pre-alpha for WTF Waifu Tactical Force, which came in, thought was going to be the game that made me come, and probably is right. Still being on some codes, got all of them. Got all of them. I bought Final Fantasy X and X-2 on Steam today. I'm gonna start it tonight. Let's fucking go. Did it go on sale at all? What is the price? Oh, it's only 30 bucks. I bet you're gonna love it, dude. Cool. You have to tell me every single time something cool happens in that game. Found a website for cheaper. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I hope you fucking adore it. I hope you adore it. How about Super Hot? Good choice. Good choice, my cognitive clips. Excellent choice. Hold. It has been given. And maybe we'll do a little fucking little spin of the wheel tonight for some more wins. What do you think? What do you think, gamers? Yeah, man. I do feel like I want to get high before I start Final Fantasy 13. I'm having such a fucking good time. Never be battled sin. I enjoy the game so much. I never want the journey to end. I get that. I get that feeling. For a long time, I didn't watch like the last episode of a couple series that I really like, for sure. But yeah, chat, tonight's gonna be fucking fun. I'm excited to crack more boosters for sure. I mean, that was incredible. And it was exhilarating hunting for them today because I am so into the cards. And like, I don't care. We were talking about it yesterday. What I consider a pull might not be what you consider a pull. It's going to be something above a regular rare holographic card, but some of those pulls are only worth like $1 or $2. But to me, they're worth much more than that because I pulled them live with you. And it's something that I fucking think of fondly. It's an artwork that I love from a game that I enjoy. That's why I'm playing. That's why I'm cracking boosters of a game that I don't currently play. Fucking awesome. They're worth a goon sesh. You got that right, dude. I got this fucking Tifa card, dude. I'm gonna come. All right, hold on. Let me go grab my little bowl. Very good, very good, very good. Chat, what are you guys doing? Anything fun on a Saturday night? I feel like we can make this a pretty special night, even though it's gonna be a weird stream, you know? Going from game to... Got Metroid Prime Remastered today, ready to get lost and then quit after 10 hours or so. Just stick around. Also, Control, be prepared. There's an @ message coming to you from Cognitive Clips right now. Who's playing Metroid Prime? The above message for what I'm up to. Thank you, Lemmy. I'm sorry. Let's see, chat. Lemmy is a perfect example of like, if I ever fuck up and don't read something that you wanted me to read, feel free to send it again or mention that I missed it. I'll go up all day. It was so good. I'm in the middle of building my Lego Luxo lamp I got from Mr. Lemmy. Let's fucking go. Very good. Lego Luxo lamp. Oh my god. I didn't realize what it is. That makes so much sense. Cat, a bunch of you are going like, what the fuck is a Lego Luxo lamp? You know exactly what it is. It's the fucking Disney Pixar logo lamp. So many Easter eggs built in. That's so rad. The remaster is so sick. I started to get another one on my Switch too. That is awesome. That is very awesome. I'm trying to think if there's any other housekeeping stuff. Not really. You know, I had plans. I still want to finish Kingdom Hearts 3. We've got like a stream or two of that left. I definitely want to hop back into Zelda this weekend. But after Final Fantasy yesterday and this hype that I have right now for these Magic cards, I am like so Final Fantasy pilled. And it's so fun streaming a Final Fantasy game again. I remember how much fun. I haven't streamed one since... Well, I did Rebirth and I did Final Fantasy X, and now I'm on Final Fantasy 13. So it's been since I finished Final Fantasy X, which was late last year at this point. Early this year, like January, February. Well, it's been like 4 or 5 months, but I love the conversation it inspires, you know? Final Fantasy X is next after Monster Hunter World for me. I'm so glad, Coal Mines. That's awesome that so many of you guys are getting into it. You'll have to keep us updated. But really, really dope shit. Kayla, welcome in home, girl. I'm thinking this full playthrough will probably take us through to like the next big release. I just had dinner with my parents. Would be a bit much if I got myself a second dinner. It wouldn't at all. I did not go to dinner with my parents. However, my parents brought me back a Cuban sandwich from a spot just north of Miami that is to fucking die for, that they know I already fuck with and like, which was a wonderful surprise. Unfucking believable. A Cuban, yeah, from like actual Cuban individuals that know what they're fucking doing. Steamed first. Miami Cubans are banging, yeah. Steamed first and then fucking pressed to like a crit. Oh my god, it's so good. What's on a Cuban again? If you want the condiments, mustard and pickle, but it's like traditional Cuban bread, which is pretty sweet. Mustard and pickle would be your condiments that I don't get on it. And then it's just like pretty thick cut ham, but it's tender, like it's and it's hot, like it's a fucking cold cut almost. A bunch of fucking Swiss cheese, and then it's just like generally called pork. It's kind of like a pulled pork, but it's like just like a chopped and fried pan. Like when I say fried, I don't mean like deep fried, just like a chopped on the grill. Think like steak and cheese, but with pork. You know what I mean? Plus there's ham on it. It's kind of a good way to think of it as far as like the pork consistency. Like pulled apart short pork, like shoulder. Yeah, it's where a lot of the flavor comes from. That's what you season Like that pork is so fucking good because it's like all seasoned up and tastes so fucking good, whereas the ham tastes like ham and the Swiss cheese tastes like Swiss cheese and the bread is sweet, but that pork is fucking pulling the work. You can tell it's Cuban because of the chest hairs. I'm fucking in. Nacho, good to see you, homie. I meant to start streaming like an hour and a half ago, but I got sucked into a Nacho stream like you wouldn't fucking believe. That's my guy right there. Good to see you. Diablo, welcome in. What did you get in the packs? Good news, King. Yet to be opened. We're gonna go through my polls from yesterday and we're gonna pull new ones, and I'm gonna get fucking stoned right now and we're gonna start Final Fantasy 13. In chat, if you've missed anything so far for Final Fantasy 13, don't feel bad because this is the end of the tutorial and prologue. We're about to put our party together and figure out what's going on. What you need to know so far is that this big group of motherfuckers. Did you figure out if any of those cards from yesterday are rare? I did not, 7-monther, but tonight we're gonna figure it out. Bama, welcome in, homie. I got a bunch of stuff to like store them in, and we'll go back through and we'll add them to like the collection and everything. It's gonna be a fun second half of the stream as well. We're gonna go probably pretty late tonight. We're gonna have ourselves a fucking night. If you missed Final Fantasy 13 so far, a lot of the things that are happening right now are really not to be understood. You know what I mean? It's a lot of like, okay, it's all of these different characters. They all have different things going on. There's a little bit of table setting that's been put together. Like, you know, Snow tried to save this kid Hope's mother, but failed to do so, and Hope saw it, so Hope doesn't like Snow. Snow is dating this woman named Sarah, who just got turned to Crystal, who was something called Lucy. The girl, Sarah, has pink hair. Her sister is Lightning. Now everybody is kind of coming together right now for, we'll see what happens. But like any Final Fantasy game, exactly. Excited for you to have a fun night with FF. Lemmy, you're too fucking good to me. You as well. I hope you Saturday night. Let's fucking go. And I'm telling you, I'm locking in for a very smart reason right now, because shit's about to get wacky in here. Moose, good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Yep, that's my bad. It's a little touch sensor, so sometimes when I'm about to get high. Are open flames against Twitch TOS? No. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think those are 7-monther VIP. I think that's true. It's just this cancel. There it is. So here's the plan. We're just gonna do a couple fights right here, save up again, wet our whistle, you know, and then we'll continue up to the next big story. Oh. Oh. All right, so on the right is Lightning. She's our main character. Yuya Nomura's #1 waifu. Shorty baby girl. Nacho, when you were talking about Lightning today, I was like, oh, dude, I can't wait to talk to Nacho about Lightning when I can vocalize too about how fucking incredible she is. She's the main character. She is. And Nomura designed her, and I think most of the character designs in this game. And she is the first ever digital model to get a designer contract, where when she was made before the game came out, she was, if you Google fucking Final Fantasy Lightning Louis Vuitton, you will get some pretty absurd fucking images of Lightning doing actual model gigs. The combat really confuses me in this. Is it turn-based? Not really. But yes, it's like menu-based, but then after that, it's time-based. So the way that it works, the best way to think about it is that I am working on my own timer and the enemies are working on their own timer. And nobody waits for each other to do anything. So even though I'm in a menu that looks like Final Fantasy X, where you might think that there is like time to waste, if I sat there in that menu and took too long to make my decisions, the enemy would hit me and then hit me and then hit me, and eventually I would fucking croak. So it's menu based, but active time battle is what they call it, ATB. Jake's Lightning fan account. Turn based for ADHD MFs, yeah, for sure. This is Hope. His mom died.
The Farsi.
And then this is, I'm trying to figure out. Let me know how everything looks in sounds chat. Balenciaga Cloud would go fucking crazy. New Nano
Sarah's a crystal now.
I love that game being popular.
You gave her focus, and she did it. You got what you want. Now let her go.
They're yelling at a large robot thing. Assault battles just railed me until I gave up. Same. I refuse to give up. I will stream and figure out all of these. Looks and sounds good.
I'll be your listening instead.
Fine. You go on begging. Like this thing gives a damn what we want.
So being able to see you're like chosen by what appears to be this machine, I guess, and you get like a fucking tattooed birthmark thing, and it transmits to your mind a focus, which is like a mission you need to complete to fulfill your calling, and when you fulfill it, turn into a crystal into everlasting life or some afterworld type of thing. But what happened is Lightning's sister, aka Snow, bandana blonde man with the fucking trench coat, aka Snow's girlfriend's fiance, soon to be wife, was lying on the ground. They all found her as they met up. She said she fulfilled her thing, got turned to crystal in front of them, and now they're bugging out trying to like save her. And also this game is 15 years old, and also this game looks this fucking good, and also that's Vanille, and she's the ultimate fucking baddie in addition to Lightning, and there's another one coming, and Hope's hot. I'm just kidding. Hope is a fucking 13-year-old boy. But Snow is. Snow's got a fucking bandana, so you know he's cool. Vinny, what's poppin', homie? Good to see you. In for the free games, we love it. I think I do want to spin for free games again tonight, chat. And we love to see it.
I'm in. As long as you don't mind an amateur. I got these things.
I got these things, dude. Saz is a badass. I fuck with this squad so heavily. All right. So for the most part, I'm just doing auto battles right now because the mechanics are fairly light. We don't have many like abilities. It's like attack or blitz, which is an AoE thing. So everything is honestly pretty trivial right now, outside of keeping an eye on HP, where Lightning's down to 77. I'll potion up. But I only control Lightning. Snow and Saz on the sides are just doing automatic commands. We would set that outside of the menu for them to like be aggressive or defensive or cast heals and things like that. Items work for everybody right off the bat. That potion just healed everyone. And the way that the battle gauge is working that you see right now is that blue gauge that's filling on the bottom left. When that's open, you auto battle and you fill it with slots and things that take space in them. So one attack, 1 bar. I have 2 bars total. That's 2 attacks for Lightning every time that thing fills. So we're just kind of chopping away on the main thing. I see that there's another target. I'll probably start chopping away on the other. Don't die. Modern, yes, exactly. Using specials, correct. Oh my god, this is Anima, dude? Or so they say. Named after our Anima from... I see the resemblance in a lot of ways. This game does a cool thing. If you know your Final Fantasy X Anima, you see the resemblance a little bit here. I mean, it has that massive arms. It was almost done. There we go. I'm just gonna fucking potion again. I have so many. Hell yes. The other thing that I think is worth mentioning about the attacks that I'm doing right now, even though I'm auto battling and it's all just like attack, 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 attack. What becomes interesting is some enema, correct. Show the health bar on the enemies. Yeah, sometimes. And sometimes it takes a bit. I don't know how far back that goes. Some guard it behind a skill that you can find and equip to your character called scan, but it's not like you have to like inspect it every time. You can just have the bar fill up. So in like Final Fantasy X, by the time you get Kimari, which is like an hour and a half into the game, his first weapon that he has, like a halberd, and it has scan on it, so you'll see the health on every enemy you fight as long as you have that. And then you can customize the weapons or your skills or whichever Final Fantasy you're playing to have that. Some of them have it by default. But yeah, for the most part, yes. I want a Final Fantasy enema. Same. I've had one. I'm just kidding. E3 demo showcaser. Honestly, hire me for your PR team. But the thing that I was going to talk about those little segments is I think it becomes interesting when you have more powerful attacks and spells that take extra segments. You only have 3 or 4 to work with. This takes 3. You can get out an attack and a cure, maybe.
What's going on?
Not perfect, but it definitely gives off anima vibes. I love the way that they have these mechanical versions of the classic Final Fantasy like enemies and summons and shit. Original Shadow Legends like gameplay, correct. It's a Shadow Legends like. These cutscenes are ridiculous for 15 years old. So this is like a big precipice moment at the beginning of the story. Dude, the scale is so good.
When I couldn't see a future, and I was afraid. When the future was clear, and it hurt to see. I'd just close my eyes and lose myself.
Also
in happier
freezing
days.
again, for sure. Love to save my progress. I was thinking really dope cutscene. And I think this is like the massive event that kind of sets in motion. Oh my god, I forgot about this. A11, Seaside City of Bottom. Bottom? Hey, Bottom's in chat.
Great spot to watch from.
Got Father's Day plans for Pop Twitching? Not really, nothing too crazy, but definitely gonna spend some time. I'm not positive I'll be streaming tomorrow night. Noah, welcome in, homie. Good to see you. Chat, you guys doing anything special on a Sunday night? Real pops? Oh, it's our shorty.
Thanks.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now,
Oh, she's a
who'd you say you were
bartender.
looking for?
She's like Tifa. Ooh, good tease.
Here goes.
So we're flashing back right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 'cause this is Sarah. This is Lightning's little sister.
Making a wish?
Blitzball intro. Keep watching. This is such a cool fucking scene. Top 5
Maybe I
baddie
was,
profession
but I
gotta
was
be a
hoping that
bartender and
tomorrow I
RN.
can tell
Yeah,
my
for sure.
sister.
RN's got a wide berth though.
She'll be so mad, knowing I hid it from her.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll take the blame for you.
I'll be wide berths.
You
so true.
know, you should ask for something bigger. These are wish-granting
The
fireworks. like in
pulse, by the
stores.
way. Yet to be pulled, baby.
Stories, huh?
Reverse. We're doing it tonight. after some Final Fantasy.
We'll see who fulfill their focus. They become crystal and gain eternal life.
Would help if they gave you some clue about
Went
what
a
you're
little
supposed
crazy.
to do. We'll figure this thing out. You
One of
will
the
never
most
be
Final
one of those
Fantasy
monsters.
scenes of all time, for sure.
So what will I be? A crystal?
Yesterday at the store, I got us something. I don't know much about jewelry, but I hope you like it.
Dude, Snow's just a
I will
big
stand
idiot.
by you, no matter
I
what
think.
happens.
I don't know.
I'm yours forever.
He
Sarah,
seems nice. He seems pure of heart, dude.
my one, my only.
This necklace is gonna stab your breasts
You marry me?
constantly. Oh, it's a proposal necklace.
Yes.
She said yes!
Listen, that's a nice looking cutscene. I don't care what you say. Come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? That's a crazy
love these
shot. This game looks
fireworks.
way too fucking
Granted
good.
my wish.
Your wish.
Before I asked you to marry me, I wish that you would say yes.
2010. No, not as bad. Not as bad, Moose.
Maybe they'll grant mine, too.
What's that?
To have the courage to tell Lightning that I've become a lassie.
Hey, our engagement is
Bog
way
me boy.
bigger news.
Good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Behold, we're watching peak
Man, I
cutscenes.
can't wait to see her face.
15 is the car one. Love the car one.
She'll be my new sister.
Yeah.
It's not as bad, says the guy that quit playing it 3 times. Correct. I've also become a lassie. That's so funny. Very good, Moose. How did I change my name? Something unexpected happened. Bog me boy. Tell us. You absolute legend.
Hey, Snow.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no way. What magic, witchcraft, wizardry shenanigans did they use to make this look that good in 2010? I don't accept it.
That was close.
The trans subplot, yeah. Wait till you see how many become a lassie.
Gorgeous. Our own private heaven.
All we need.
Oh, and they're on the Nuva bikes, I think. Knuckles, good to see you. I'm doing really well. Damn. Yo, that's a Disney princess shot right there. That's good stuff. When you wish upon for real. Pride Month. Your Overwatch animators is so funny.
Thank you, Snow.
Final Fantasy 13 cutscenes were created through a combination of motion capture, keyframe animation, and real-time render. Unfucking believable, Uncle. It is a feat. And witchcraft, correct.
Sarah!
Even in engine, I think it looks great for 15 years. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
For real?
Lake Brescia. Hell yeah, Knuckles. Good to see you,
This
homie.
must be Lake Brescia?
Lightning and
I guess
Snow's
we
hair. I
should
have them
come up
both in
there.
FF14. I played a
the lake turn to
Lalafell in
crystal?
14, and I had
Help me out
Snow's whole outfit.
I mean,
And
did the
Snow's
Bouncy do
outfit on a
this?
Lalafell is a banger.
How in the world did we end up here?
How should I know?
Under pressure.
I'm alive. How?
Sarah! No one survives a fall from that high. Not without a miracle. Sarah saved us!
Sarah, listen. It's all your fault. She got...
Hey!
Old for some of these people, don't worry about it. They're happy. Or sad. 10 stages ahead of Mind's Eye for sure.
Why did I?
They got motherfucking powers.
You used magic. You used the power of the sea. The Bouncy cursed us. We're the sea now.
So that big ass machine made all of them what Sarah is, which means they have a focus or something. I don't know. I'm trying. But also, peak battle music coming in. Lock the fuck in. Oh, the paradigm system. Chat, I'm reading it. This is where I need a little bit of help because I have a firm grasp on everything we're doing so far. This is where it gets a little fucking weird. Yeah, I agree, Noah. I don't think it's notably impressive than like MGS4, and that was a few years earlier. Fair. But MGS4 also holds up way better than most games. I would say it's like a top 3 thing. All right. You can assign characters the most effective roles in a given situation by changing your party's paradigm. You can switch between paradigms as often as you like. First, press left bumper to access your party's paradigm deck. Each paradigm assigns specific roles to the members of your party. These roles define the spells and abilities available to a party member, as well as their general behavior in combat. Got it. There's a wide variety of paradigms to choose from. Offensive paradigms concentrate on dealing damage to enemies, while defensive paradigms focus on party protection and healing. It's very important to shift paradigms to suit your situation. You can press up and down to scan the paradigms available to see the list of roles that each complements. Relentless Assault is an offensive paradigm where multiple attackers coordinate their efforts. Paradigm is 2 Ravagers that target an enemy in the commando, whichever enemy the commando attacks, with the goal being quickly filling the enemy's chain gauge in order to stagger it. If you wish to continue using the Relentless Assault paradigm, press B to close the paradigm deck. If you wish to change the paradigm, okay. Yeah, this sounds fine. Coded game mentioned. I can't wait. I mean, we're gonna play after Delta, depending on if like, okay, so I fully intend to play Delta, okay, when it comes out. But if the general consensus is you did not get a good, authentic Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater or Subsistence experience, we can go back, right? Before we move on to Metal Gear Solid 4. If my chat of fucking Metal Gear virgins deems it acceptable to go from Delta's completion to Metal Gear Solid 4 on PlayStation 3, we will proceed. You know, I played, listen, say what you will about me and playing new games that are old and shit like that, but I think I did what a lot of motherfuckers have not done. And I went back and I played start to finish Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid fucking 2 in like 2023 and 2024. I put in the work to get to this. We're gonna keep it fucking popping. Explain what you just read in 1 sentence. Press left bumper to change the dynamic and roles of your of your party. Of your party to suit your current needs. I think. Change the dynamic of your chat. Had a pretty meh time. I think I overlooked a lot of the meh stuff in Metal Gear Solid 1 and we said, well, that's because it's old. And it ended up being a really positive experience. Peace Walker 4 and 5. Oh yeah, where does Peace Walker fit in? When do I play that?
Looks like it.
After 4, before 5?
Yep.
Look forward to the clap of his ass.
Okay.
Absolute cinema, I'm ready.
Let's see to the last.
Jake Bot, explain Final Fantasy 13 comment to a 5-year-old and pronounce all of your R's as W.
I don't even know you. Will you have to go and attack this
Pronounce
thing?
all of your S's as TH's.
Just leave me alone.
PS4 is the only game to ever make me ugly cry. I hope it fucking resonates like that for me.
It's your fault, my. You could have. All of this is your and Sarah's fault.
Watch it!
Sorry.
Everything is gonna be all right.
Sweaty, horse-throated, sloppy sobbing. Oh, dude, I can only get so turned on. Now loading any loaders? Horse throats, okay.
See, huh?
Yep. We're all playing for Team Pulse now.
Fucking sick.
Why me?
I cried after sex, and that didn't come close to how Metal Gear Solid 4 made me feel. Very good. This is... I mean, come on. This is a really bad environment. I love it. Artistic.
Trust the soldier to keep her cool through this mess.
Okay, if we don't know our focus, how do we complete it?
I think I saw it.
Saw what?
One of the best icy environments
Is
I've
how
ever seen.
focus goes
Yeah,
down,
for sure.
people. The Foul Sea, they don't spell it out with clear
And
cut
I'm a barber for
instructions.
says if he
All you
needs
get
one, me
is a
too.
hazy glimpse.
Food time gonna lurk. Nacho, enjoy,
Well,
King.
you know, that's what they say. You know, legends and all. And legends. Yeah.
Did you see anything?
I just. It's all kind of foggy, but I saw this big, towering.
I get the Taco Bell nuggets. Dude, I was looking at
Hold on now. Do we all have the same
fast
name?
food stuff earlier today,
Ragnarok.
and I was like, shit, I want something like mad fucking fast. Ragnarok. Sick. I saw Taco Bell nuggets. I saw the new
We all
chicken
saw the
strips
same
from
dream.
McDonald's.
We all
and-
heard that same voice.
I saw fucking the How to Train Your Dragon Whopper and mozzarella sticks,
Know what to do
dude.
from that?
I was like, that How to Train Your Dragon shit is a jamboree, but I don't have a
The
retro
dream's
console.
the only hint the Foul Sea gives us. Figuring out what to do with it, that's our job.
The local coffee shop
Okay,
we
okay.
played this morning. Very
We're
good and
Pulse
affordable.
Sea, right? Enemies a cocoon. So
On a Saturday
does that
morning?
mean that our focus is? Are we supposed to
Save her.
say what?
Our focus is to protect Cocoon.
Really? Okay.
Continue, Bogged.
And why's that?
Sarah told
Krabby
us.
Patty meal, I can't.
Let's
It's
do
just a
it.
burger with Krabby
We're all in
sauce.
this together. I'm gonna look
In
for Sarah.
town.
She ought to
Friday
be
nights.
nearby.
I'll come too. Wait.
Downtown?
Jeez. Yeah, that boy can't stay still.
Really?
All right. Pineapple Frosty? Fuck. Yeah, me too. All you can eat chicken tenders right now? There's some light tenderizing involved. Fuck yeah. I'm trying to pull this thing back a little bit. I'm trying to get this mouse pad in the exact right situation. W's in chat for Bogart here. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Somewhat of a tenderizer myself. No, I don't need how to expand the characters. I'm not gonna do that.
Find a way.
Well, I can do it right now. Probably won't die. Okay. I know this much. Commando. Yes. Commando. Cool. And then there's a pineapple frosty. I need it. The Crystarium is like your sphere grid, basically. Maybe I'll just drink 3 Mountain Dews to make me feel good, make me feel full. That works too. So lightning is going to be a Ravager for sure. And then you like hold down this. To learn things as you like get further through. If that makes sense. And these share? Yeah. Okay, and then over here. This is where we're gonna do most of our menuing. It is pretty straightforward though, which is nice. Lizard. Okay, he did it. And then we can go to Commando. Give him a little sauce through here. Who is lightning gonna ravage? Hopefully me.
That's perverse.
Looks so convoluted. It's not so bad. It's a lot at once, and I remember getting... I'm actually kind of happy that I a little bit have used this menu system before, because we're not to the point where I had already fallen off and given up. Who can use a healer? Cool. All right. Now everyone's got like a couple extra skills. Snow can cast fucking blizzard. You have some magic and whatnot. Search over here to see if there's any bullshit. There's not. I can't see anything. I'm going to go to the save point first, and then I'll turn around and fight some guys. Just because I don't want to lose the fucking progress that I just had on the leveling up the character. That would fucking make me crazy. Lightning could get thunderclapped. You're so fucking right, Lawless. Welcome in, homie. Good to see you. It's fucking gamer time. All right, so now I have the preemptive strike. I'm too crazy with it. Paradigm shift, and I've got this aggression one that I think is pretty good. I remember using this a lot, where for weak enemies, basically Commando is like your main damage dealer. Ravager does damage as well, but Ravage is like quick strikes that don't do much damage, but they raise the break higher, whereas Commander is slow strikes that do more damage. So a combination of 2 of them is good, but they always suggest you go 1 Commando, 2 Ravagers, and sometimes I like 2 Commandos, 1 Ravager, depending on the difficulty of the enemy. Throwing staff. Is that for... I don't know who the fuck uses a staff. Not worried about it. Sounds like Transformers a little bit. It is a little bit like Transformers. Do I do the fucking extra heal because I'm a psychopath? The extra save because I'm a psychopath? I think the answer is yes. Sure, I only fought 1 battle and opened 1 chest, but I'm passing by it. Let's ball on them. Left. I got any secrets? Oh, I mean, come on, that's gotta be a secret, right? Bad guys. We'll find out. Casting ruin on people. Now that's badass. Brother's picture gives me so much confidence. What's brother's picture? Ooh. Snow with the fucking bandana and the fists out. He's balling on him. Oh my god, you know what gives me confidence? Being lightning and fucking Vanille. First one grayed out. Oh, Daz probably. He's fucking badass. He's got a chocobo that lives in his hair. Right. Forward momentum. Little platforming. But you don't actually platform, you actually just hold forward on the coaster. Dude, look at Snow.
This just might work.
He's just fucking punching birds.
Magic may be cursed, but it makes us stronger, doesn't it? What's to stop us from putting it to good
Come on,
use?
why does this exist? There's gotta be a fucking test up here. Gummy. I'm unhappy. I'm trying to think about how long I should go before we open up some packs, and then which packs to open.
I wonder what happened to everyone else.
I have a total of,
We fight it. Ragnarok.
I guess, 14
That's
packs
the reason we're listening.
on hand.
To stop it. To keep Cocoon safe.
Yeah, why don't you give us one reason to believe that? One reason.
Sarah.
Packs after every boss. I do want to keep them separate. Like,
She
I don't
said
want
to
to.
protect Cocoon. And then
I
she
want to have a
turned
segment
Crystal.
because it's so
That's the
annoying to
proof
hook up.
right
You know what I
there.
mean?
She
I have to put my
completed her
phone into this
focus.
holster. I gotta fucking go to the
Ours
other
is to
scene and
save
all that
Cocoon.
shit. Major and minor.
Sarah's
It's
foul
not a
scene
bad
was the
idea.
same
I'm
as
so
ours.
excited to crack
Our
this.
focus has got to be the same. We were chosen to be
This
guardians.
collector booster.
To defeat Ragnarok. It makes sense.
What the hell it
One
does?
booster,
You're
15
grasping
cards,
at straws,
packed
son.
full of rares
Those
and
Falsi are
foils.
Cocoon's enemies. We
May
just got
include a
recruited by one of
serialized
them.
card.
If I were a betting man,
Gets too deep in this pack cracking arc.
I'd put us on the other side.
So
To honor
Sarah's an
Drake.
enemy too?
Okay.
Well, I don't buy it. We have the power to save Cocoon if we work together and carry out our focus.
The Falsi took Sarah from us, and you want to help it? Whose side are you on?
Freeze! Place
It's
your
the
hands
motherfucking
behind your
fuzz.
heads.
Yeah, have you ever heard the police referred to as the Jakes?
Maybe.
Are you talking back to me? Huh? Huh?
Nice gun.
Oh, baddie behavior.
Freeze!
Yo, she's so sick. How do people not like Lightning as a Final Fantasy protagonist? It actually blows my mind. Actually blows my mind. Manually input commands. To execute partial command cues before the ATB gauge is full. Okay, yeah, I'm reading it. If you wish to manually enter commands in a battle, first choose abilities to display a list of actions at your disposal. Choose with A to add into your command queue. A description of each ability will be shown at the top of the screen. Try selecting abilities now to enter some commands. Okay, so this is where we make our own fucking thing. Becoming a Lassie extended Lightning's ATB gauge by one segment, meaning she can now perform up to 3 consecutive actions. Now that her gauge is longer, it also takes longer to fill. However, you can execute commands at any time. To do so, simply press Y. This will execute commands assigned to charge segments. Leftover charge will be carried over to your next turn. Now take a look at the ability list below. The number next to each available is its ATB cost. More powerful abilities have higher ATB cost. Try entering enough commands to fill the gauge. Okay, so I think what it's saying is, right now, if I hit attack, it takes up just one of these. And now it wants me to fill up 3 times so I can just like attack, attack, attack. But if I was in a pinch and instead of selecting attack, I chose heal, and I didn't want to choose the other ones, and I was like, I need to get this fucking heal off right now, that's when I pressed Y, I'm pretty sure. For now, we'll do attack, attack, attack. Auto battle is going to be the thing for right now, but like, here, attack. Yeah. You can just let that execute basically, and then it refills. Right now it's going up so fucking fast, but I understand why that would be a bit advantageous in the near future for sure.
I thought they'd be tougher than that. Guys are Psycom, yeah? Looks like cream of the crop.
Yeah, but SciCom's an anti-pulse task force. They haven't fought a war
Yeah,
in
I hope
centuries.
that you have
Bunch of rookie
a-
troops swinging around overpriced toys.
who's my favorite 8-inch streamer.
So, from what you're telling me,
Me.
sounds like a regular old soldier. He's got more
P-Swag,
training
welcome
than
in,
special
homie.
forces.
I was just gonna say that I hope all of you have a mouse pad
Grunts might be green,
that
but
brings
Psychom
you
believes
as
on
much
cold-blooded
joy
beasts.
to look at
They hit the field and
as
it's
my
game
new
over.
mouse pad that I got today gives me. You all deserve to feel
Then
this.
let's run away. Ciao.
Wait, hey, wait!
Mine looks like this now. Got a hot guy with an 8-pack on it.
What's a man to
Blue
do?
and watery and sky-like. It's so shiny. Got tits on it? It doesn't, surprisingly. Mine's just black. I got it for $10 on Amazon. Get something on there, Coal Mines. Get your fucking... Get fucking, what's his name? Fucking Gulliver. What's his name? Gustav. Get Gustav, dude. Gustav Melpad. Need some bolt-ons for the wrist. Honestly, you're so right. You're so right. What's a Tespa pad? We love it. Torque King is so funny. Hold on, let's look and see if Vanilla is looking like a fucking absolute baddie or not. Yep. Very good. Way dirtier. Yeah, you can't have one that's like a solid color or you'll see everything that you fucking fill on it. I like this mouse pad so much that I hope to come across another one for a fair price so that when I inevitably spill fucking liquid cheese or like I don't know, fucking high fructose corn syrup by the bottle onto it. Blizzard's college esports thing. Holy shit. I don't even remember that term, but I believe you. Waluigi one where he's absolutely stacked and looking back at it. I love that. Send a picture to my DMs. Mine's white leather and I had to purchase 8 different desk pads to find the one that perfectly matched the white tone of my desktop. It's synthetic and it wipes clean. I'll fucking take that. That's very nice. Wait for it. It has a Final Fantasy one that's reversible. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Reversible? What? Or with your knuckles? I don't think I'm ever gonna wash my mouse pad. It just sounds like too much. There's a reversible Sephiroth one too. I saw it. It's fucking vertical. It's like, what the fuck? Insane. Oh. Wait for it. It's just a thirst trap for Clive, though. Is this where I came from? Hold. Oh my god. That's right. I can just fucking look at the map, dude. What a video game. What a video game. If this was Expedition 33, I'd have to run to the other side of the place and be like, no, this was the way I was going. Can the Sephiroth one fit on a body pillow? Excellent question. I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe a Tifa, like a high quality Tifa body pillow wouldn't be a bad way to soft launch Tifa on my couch. But I don't know. It's not, no, it's not, it won't play very well in the background. You know? In a video. 360 BioWare mini-map? Yeah. But it is 360. That counts. A precursor to the doll. Yeah, ideally not much of it. Pokemon Center selling life-size stuff Tifa, I would go fucking crazy. I would go crazy. I would do unspeakable things for a Loon body pillow. Loon? I got a question about Expedition 33. I got a question about it. This is a spoiler question, but a non-specific one. Alright? And what I need to know, does anybody have sex in that game? Is there sex in that game? They can. Okay. Playing pipe, yes. That's what they call it. Interesting, interesting. Romance options, perhaps? I'm in this bitch with the terror. Got a handful of magic cards, better grab an umbrella. Hear it. Brother man, welcome in. Very good shit. How am I supposed to goon if it's not full frontal? That's a good question. Relationship system. In fact, they have sex in the prologue. That's not true. And it's fine because they're all age 33. That's so true. Very cool. Gross, old people having sex. Oh my god. Oh, oh. You can listen to people having it in the prologue. Huh. Is it hot? My bar for sex scenes in video games is now Judy in Cyberpunk. And I fear we're still capped out there, right? That hasn't been beat yet.
Might as well make introductions.
Dude, why are you sitting
I'm
on the
Snow. Snowvilliers.
Snowvilliers? Oh my god. Coal mines.
Hope Estime.
Cognitive clip.
What about her?
Villiers? Snowvilliers?
Security regiment. She goes by Lightning.
Large
Last
book?
name's Farron. First, anybody's guess.
Vanille.
Saz, Catsroy. Good to meet you.
As cats.
Ah, it's not right. Why'd kids have to get dragged into this?
I'll keep the kids out of trouble.
Problem with that is, you're one of them.
Judy Best Girl. Judy Best Girl.
Trying to take on the post-foul C. That was our first
This
mistake.
has 2 feet for my characters. No. I played that game fairly recently. It was all fixed up. 2.0.
C for food, water, everything we've needed since the time we were born.
But you still help us do
33rd
it.
time they tell you to fuck
Why's
off.
that? Gotta be something.
It might
Snowvilliers.
have been.
This motherfucker's probably French.
Not so sure anymore.
What?
Next scene in Glitter Clit is the best. What's Glitter Clit? I've been meaning to ask. And by meaning to ask, I mean this is the first I've ever heard of that, and I need to know what it is right now. This is a really fucking cool first environment. Glitter Clit. It's no true. Anthron. I'm so excited to crack some fucking back. How many subs for you to Google Glitter Clit on stream? Glitter Clit Jamboree. Give me a format. Let's hear the format. Pitch it. Hard pitch. Oh, you're tougher than you thought, huh? You coined it. Oh my god. Wait, you're right. Oh my god. What was that fucking bit? I think it was on Dido, or was it here? Like seen in Mass Effect 2 where the pussy's so good you die. Dido, yeah. Glitter Clit's a really good name.
Don't sweat it. I'll take care
Up to Phoenix down, dude. Little fucking chest. I feel like we're probably ripe for death. Or a big fight at least. Let's up everybody's fucking swagger real quick. W life siphon. W HP. W power chain. I'm gonna power chain your fucking orgasms together. What do you think of that? Baking cookies of a certain shape with edible glitter. That does check out. Yes. And I like it quite much. Oh. Wait. Did I not go this far? Oh. It's a different pane. Got it. So I already did all this. We're maxed out there, so I can go to Ravager. Oh, we're maxed out there too. Okay. So I'll start doing his Sentinel, which is like... Alright, cool. I think that's like his tank type shit. Kill tree's pissing me off. It's really, honestly, not so bad. I fear I kind of like it. I do want to create a paradigm though. That is, oh no, this is good. Solidarity is what I was hoping we would have. So I have Commando, Ravager, Commando, Sentinel, Medic, Commando, Ravager. So it's like, if we're just trying to get them into a break, we're Commando, Ravager. After they're broken, and we can hit the maximum damage, we go Commando, Ravager. And then, if things are bad, we go Commando, Sentinel, Medic. So Snow will like tech up and be defensive, and Vanille will start healing us. And then Lightning's always Commando. She's the fucking soldier. She's DPS always. She is our sweetest girl. Well, that's technically Vanille, but we also link Lightning. I should have used one of those fucking sprays. Paradigm shift. I mean, that's too fuck yeah.
No problem.
No problem. You fuck. Guaranteed there's a thing here. Fuck. The mini map was given. Oh. Honey mustard wraps from Popeyes. No, I don't like honey mustard. I like honey, hate mustard.
Is that wreckage from the bestie?
Let's do equipment real quick. Mustard is goated. Chat, is mustard good? 0 for no, 1 for yes. Is mustard good? Don't ask me to further clarify. You know the question. Is mustard good? 0 for no, 1 for yes. Damn, you guys all like mustard? Every single person here? I just got a Cuban sandwich with no mustard. It was banging as fuck. And you know what I was thinking when I was eating it? I was like, damn, mustard would ruin this shit right now. I'm so glad they didn't fuck up and put mustard on it. True story. Mustard on this guy. Sounds like you didn't get a Cuban sandwich. I did. Bono's immediately unfollow. I know. I fucked up. I didn't get a pickle either. I'm just a meats and cheeses kind of guy. Actually, I have half of that fucking
I wonder what else is down.
Cuban sandwich in the fridge. Maybe eat that at some point. Just a sandwich with ham, pork, and Swiss. No. The condiments don't make the sandwich. It's too spicy for you, huh? No.
Sarah.
You just had a pig sandwich. Okay.
Sarah. I'll get you out of there.
Ooh. Brother, I don't think you can just pull those fuckers out.
Thanks.
Imagine they just chip away and carry this girl.
This is goodbye.
You got stable protagonist?
You're just gonna leave her?
SciComm will be here soon. If they find us,
Pickle is just a
we're all
cucumber that should have
dead.
died a long time ago. I'm
You
with
think Sarah'd want that? You think you know how she feels?
If I leave her, then I'll never know.
Dipping
We'll
sauce,
be
make
fine.
nuggets.
I can handle anything they throw at us. No one will die. I'll protect Sarah
Sometimes.
and Cocoon.
Does she look protected to you?
Dude. Do we need a tally for every time
What can you possibly do?
lightning hits though?
Whatever it takes.
Because that was 2 and there was 1 earlier too. We're at 3 in like 4 hours of this game.
Me, you two are hopeless.
There seems to be a lot.
You just can't admit it. You want to stay as much as
Five Finger Solution. Violence works for me. You love to see it. I wake up at 3 every morning.
Huh? Huh? Whoa, whoa. No.
The bread.
No. No, 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 not now.
Not to press his Cuban. Why are you putting it in that? That's not how you make it. I should know.
Stand back. Hey.
Fuck yeah. Do you have regular bread? Jake, do you have a good steamed Cuban? They do steam it first and then they press it and grill it. BLT meat only, sub for below. Twitter's the most Cuban family name for sure. For sure. Has vast reserves of HP. This tutorial explains how paradigms effectively stagger it. You can deal. Alright, hold on. What was assault? Single enemy, quickly stagger it. Stop those attacks, and the chain bonus you worked so hard to build will fall. As a result, it may seem like a good idea to stick with Relentless Assault for the entire battle. However, these enemies' powerful attacks are capable of reducing your party's HP to dangerous levels. If any of your party members take too much damage, shift to a paradigm like Solidarity that can, yes, medic. Avoid using a defensive paradigm for too long though. The longer you use it, the lower your chain bonus will fall and the harder it will be to stagger your opponent. Understood. Pay close attention to both your party's HP and the enemy's chain gauge, shifting paradigms as needed. For the time being, your best bet is a paradigm composed of commandos and ravagers like Relentless Assault. Focus on driving up your chain bonus until your party has taken significant damage. Then shift to Solidarity to recover. As soon as everyone has been healed, shift back to offense. The goal is to stagger your enemy as quickly as possible, so do your shifting efficiently without giving its chain gauge a chance to recover. Okay, that makes a lot of sense for sure. Basically what we were talking about already, but yeah, I do see that we're going to need to be doing some healing. All right, so now I want to paradigm into aggression. Because it's broken and it's staggered, my quick swap, putting them into double commander, single ravager, I think is the fuck. Hold on.
I can't stop now.
I fucked up. I fucked up a little bit there. I fucked up a little bit there. I fucked up a little bit there. Now, what the fuck just happened in 3 minutes? No, Noah, you vastly overestimated the time frame it would take me to fuck that up. I was certainly no longer than fucking 45 seconds. Most circumcised Cuban to date is so fucking funny. One had customer order pepperoni rolls with no pepperoni and no. No, that's unacceptable.
Sarah.
That's unacceptable. Pat has found a common energy with this Cuban situation. I skip. I will fight. I realize now that I need to. I understand now that I need to fucking heal through that way faster. The issue that I had is that I think lightning died, which fucked up everything. Paradigm shift, solidarity. Very good. And now I'm going to pop out of it into aggression while the stagger gauge is still up. Nope, we need to go back into solidarity because we're getting fucked up. See what I'm doing right now? Like, look at Snow's health. Vanille is starting to heal now. So I'm gonna stick in this a little bit until she gets everybody back up kind of into the green. Lightning's at 214, Snow's at 346. Snow should be taking the brunt of the damage right now, which is nice because he is using things that like aggro the enemy to attack him. But now that we're all fucking clean, we'll commando attack until it staggers over. Very good. And now we'll go Relentless Assault, which will start building that stagger up again from the bottom. That top right. So it's like this fucking delicate balance of meters. I actually kind of like this fucking battle system. The problem is, from what I remember, is that right now I like it, and it won't be long until it's very frustrating, but it's because of my own inability to think and act more than it is, I think, the game's fault. But I do know that this game is judged pretty harshly for some fairly severe difficulty spikes. I know there's some like notorious bosses. That's the wrong one. Solidarity. Because now we need to heal through this shit expeditiously. And the thing that's scary right now is that I think Lightning, if she dies at any point, I'm fucked. Holy shit. Okay. I'm just gonna potion up right now, like literally get us out of this fucking pinch. Pepperoni Roll was in West Virginia. Delicacy up in them hills. You guys ever had pizza sticks? How are they called? Pizza sticks? In New York?
We gotta win this. We gotta win this.
Not in New York City, but like upstate New York, there's a thing called pizza sticks, I want to say. Or pizza logs. Pizza logs is what I'm thinking of. Yes, pizza logs. They kind of look like egg rolls, but they have cheese and pepperoni in them, and you dip them into shit. Yeah, it's in Western New York, an upstate thing. They're banging. And they're on like every appetizer menu around there. Sounds fire, it is fire. Tell me you're not all in on this right now. You want that bad, chat. You want that pizza log bad. The lemon pepper wet. You got the lemon pepper wet. And a lap dance. One night in King of Diamonds with the fucking dumpster boy and P-Swag. Go fucking easy.
Just stay out of my way.
I think I can just go to aggression and kill this thing without another stacker. Yeah, GG. GG. Let's hear it from me. First try. That's a cool boss, though. Blue Flame Lounge. Hell yeah. I still want a JT and Cayman Shaolin Monks stream and can make it happen. For sure. For sure. Jake Dumpin play Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks is happening. Man, that's sick. Why is Shaolin Monks so good? Why isn't there more of those?
You're leaving?
We want to help Sarah too. But without tools, we could be digging for days. The army's on our trail. So for now,
You just keep on looking
we gotta
down, and
keep
I've got this
moving.
one fucking magic
now.
pack sitting here,
So I
dude.
just abandoned her and saved myself?
What about your focus? What happened to banding together and saving the world? Isn't that
Want
what
it
you
so
promised?
fucking bad.
Now you want to forget it all and die right here? Snow, you're nothing but talk.
Lightning.
I thought she was gonna hit him again.
I'll do whatever it takes. I'll finish this focus and keep Sarah safe. That's my promise.
Great job so far.
Brother, lightning is crazy for that.
Stay out of trouble.
You do.
You're doing a great job so far.
Get going.
Himbo emotional trauma. He's having a hard time.
But
Later.
Okay.
Okay.
Snow,
Save it for next time, kiddo. You'll get left behind.
but
It's okay, Hope. Light'll take care of you. We'll meet again.
yeah, count on it.
Is this a former funny hat guy voice? Oh no.
I'll get you out of there.
Oh no. It is.
Count on it.
It's fucking Troy Baker, dude. Sorry if true. Fuck. God, fuck. You hate to see it. You just hate to see it. I'm gonna Crystarium Daz a little bit because I haven't even touched him yet. Let me just like keep all of his stuff like real fast. Super slick. When you just have to do something really fast, I honestly think that the quality of life stuff where like even the equipment menu, you just go here and click optimized or balanced is such a better system than having to sort through your fucking menus every single time. Okay. So Commando Ravager Ravager, Commando Medic Ravager, fuck. Do you have Commando? No, you're Ravager Ravager. Hear me out. Date dumping Shaolin Talon Jamboree. You guys play Shaolin Monks or Shaolin Showdown in PS2 or PS2 in towels. Come towels or I walk. Yeah, how about we come on towels? Something. Dude, what the fuck does Hope have for classes? Synergist, Ravager Medic, Protect. Interesting. I will love using it. I've decided against it. Yeah, no, that's something. That's definitely something. I keep on looking over at that IMDb, hoping I saw something wrong. And Snow actually isn't Troy Baker.
So all we can do is overhate it.
Okay, I'm doing the fucking thing this time. I'm remembering. See? Now you don't even know me, motherfucker. Preemptive strike. Make start in Paul Blart and Jamboree. You pay the Paul Blart tie-in Flash games for the first and second movies. There was a tie-in Flash game. Are they still available? And are they really good? or really bad. Oh my god, Sarah is voiced by fucking Laura Bailey. That's crazy. They're absolute ass. That's perfect. Fortunate news, my liege. Yeah, things aren't great. Oh, that music, dude. Hell yeah. All right. Critical path? Or no? What secrets? What secrets? 6 vials of strange fluid.
That's perverse.
I hope Snow's okay.
Sick jump. Oh, fuck. It is nice having Saz back in the party. I like his style. He'd just be like shooting his guns crazy. And I think that's slick of him. I think that's slick of him to do. How far ahead can I see if I do this? Am I trying to go left? I'm going down there. It appears this is the road less traveled. That's it. Dude, this is a pretty cool environment to traverse. Oh, baby. Give me the double. Give me the fucking double. 240 smackaroos. Ooh, I think that's a new... Magic plus 20. I'm still gonna take balanced. You should play 6 degrees with Troy Baker for every game you stream. No, that's a stupid fucking game. We should play 2 degrees of Troy Baker, or is Troy Baker in this, which will be like the same effect. Giving Chris Pratt a hard time for being anything in everything as gamers is the biggest shameful thing that we do when we accept Troy Baker. Visuals and environments for sure. Look at these visuals.
Okay, do not shake the slippery tube. Come on this. Do not shake the slippery tube.
I'm back, fellow Gooners. Excellent timing. I was about to get fucking stoned and stare at these shorties. Look at that. I mean, this is an insane freeze frame. Not me having to alt tab because my sister's behind me. It's fine. You want me to have Saz instead? Which one is Troy Baker? This one. Back here. That's who Troy Baker plays. Troy Baker was super into making money off of AI voices, literally every found one for it. Serious Shard, you can hate or you can create, okay? Let's find that Troy Baker hate or create. Troy Baker hate or create. I'm partnering with VoiceVerse NFT to explore ways where together we might bring new tools to new creators to make new things and allow everyone a chance to own and invest in the IPs they create. We all have a story to tell. You can hate or you can create. What'll it be? Go say fucking words off the paper, voice man. I heard there's a new fucking script. The Last of Us part fucking 3.5 needs you to voice a new character. Fucker. And an ampersand, I get that. Yeah, that's an interesting thing to not like, but I gotta respect it. Fun fact, in the last couple of weeks, people have been finished reverse engineering and bringing back Minute No Golf Online. You don't have to tell me what Minute No Golf is. PS2 Hotshots game around online multiplayer. Okay, well that's badass. I didn't know that existed. However, I have written down the Coca-Cola Jamboree because there is Minute No Golf Cola. Behold. Look at this.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Oh, okay. Thank you, video game anthologist. Look at this fucking game. Oh my god, that's so fucking cool. Everyone's geared up in their Coca-Cola shit. Look at the club as a Coca-Cola bottle, the loading screen Coca-Cola out of its fucking mind. Look at this. You use the cola. Vending machines. Savage, dude. What's going on? Welcome in, homie. Coca-Cola DLC. Did more PSP games had it? Which Wipeout? For PSP? Can you get it anymore? I did not know about this one. I believe there's 2 of them. Oh, look. They got the Fanta. Wipeout Pure. Yeah, I love that one. Japan exclusive. Oh, yeah. This is Japan exclusive as well. This is never localized. I think it is like... Maybe there is just one. I don't know. We gotta have to play that sometime. We're going to play that sometime for sure. Y'all hear about the new PS6 rumor? No, I didn't. But Savage, I don't care about PS6. Tell me how you've been, man. What's been going on? You been well? Happy and healthy, my man? I need to know.
If you look down, you should close your eyes.
Savage is back. You love to see it. Oh shit! Ambushed. I care about PS6. Me too. But I also care more about Savage. Me or GTA 6. You can't see because I'm wearing a black shirt, but I was like being in a sexy pose. Been working every day. You got to stay on that grind. Good for you. You know what else I got from the Brazilian spot? They have potato sticks. They're like somewhere between like a really thin, crispy French fry and like the actual potato stick chips that you get. You know what I'm talking about? That was kind of rude, Jake. They were trying to share a common interest with you and you flippantly blew them off. That's my bad. Excuse me. Well, excuse me, Prince. Excuse me for caring. Gary, when you're edges with a PS6 rumor, Savage, tell us. I'm just remembering what a fucking crazy. I can't believe it. We haven't really even addressed it on stream again, but the fucking news that Kurt died is so fucking crazy. But that night with it being delivered was such a wild time. I rewatched like the 20-minute segment from when I found out to when we stopped like talking about it. And it was interesting to watch me hurt. We used to have a regular in here. He was like, he was following for like 3 or 4 years and was like a pretty big regular for like a year and a half and was still popping in. His last message was on like April 12th. His name was VO by Kurt, and he always came in with a picture of himself. He was an older dude with the Hulk arms is how he would enter every time. And he fucking died. He was hit by a drunk driver while walking, and he was an older guy. He was like 70 years old. And just an interesting ass fucking dude who found his way in here through Jimmy. Yeah, I did see that, Savage. Fucking rad. But it's gonna be so expensive. But wild shit, and wild to reconcile with. Like, what I was thinking of was that Moose was like, he flippantly blew them off. Like, I was like, I care about my chatters. And I remembered, I was like, man, I fucking cried a little. Like, I got really like teary-eyed and shit. Like, which no apprehensions to do so ever in life, but I was like, dude, if you guys ever think I don't care about my chatters, go watch that fucking thing. What happened to Kurt? Kurt died. Too much new toys. Was hit by a drunk driver while walking. Fucking insane. Jimmy let me know. He figured it out after not hearing from him for a while. Did some Googling. What a question about a 7-year-old? Yeah, he was a old video game guy. What the fuck? I love Kurt. Yeah, he's awesome. And he was walking to lose weight, which he had lost a ton of, to get healthier to stick around for his grandkids. Yeah, it's a very sad series of fucking situations. But he was cool. He was in the video game industry for a very long time, back in like the Atari NES 16-bit era. Ooh, it was gonna be fucking lightning. That's dope to get a new weapon for her right now. Has some really cool stories about running like early QA teams and shit like that. Go by a drunk driver while walking too. It sucks. Don't ever drink and drive. Correct. When I was a kid, in 2000, so the year that I graduated high school and went off to college, all of my friends and I obviously did what everybody does. We do our first semester of college. So I graduated high school May of 2006. Summer, we're all kicking it, and then we go off to college and we come back in like late November, early December for like 5 weeks on our break. So it's all of our first times seeing each other, and we were partying so hard that entire fucking break, like absolutely hard as fuck. And a fucking carload of my buddies, and one of them that had been drinking and driving swerved off the fucking road, and all 4 of them died at the fucking like craziest time in life. Like we're all high school friends, and we had just come back to, like, I always talk about how it's interesting the way that played out, because at a time where most friend groups from high school begin to like fall apart, you know, everyone's off at college meeting new people, new significant others, and new groups of friends. We all came back to town, had a massive trauma bonding experience, and I think that I am closer with my high school friends now than most people are post high school at any point in their life. Like, we've got it used to be a group of fucking 16 of us, and now it's a group of about 12 of us. But fucking crazy. Super sad. But yeah, the one good thing is that my friend group and myself learned at a real early age how fucking crazy that shit is. Like, if I have a sip of liquor, I won't go behind the wheel. Like, I don't want to test it. I don't want to fuck with it. It's scary. And it's not just you that you're fucking with. It could be somebody else. Lived by a truck's side view mirror while walking on the highway. What was the result? Holy shit. Red Dragon, welcome in. Life's going okay. Still single and lonely. Happens, Savage. You know what? You get lulls. You got ebbs and flows. Sometimes you got those days, but it makes those good days feel even better. You get there, King. Especially in the age of Uber and Lyft, there's no excuse. Absolutely no excuse. Oh, result was RIP. Got it. Drink, then drive, so you don't spill anything.
This thing's a wreck.
We do not
I don't think we can use it.
Just smoke cigarettes. Exactly, dude. Cigarettes only kill you and those around you. What am I trying to do? You fucked up alright and got hit by a train. Oh my god, he broke his legs, but the doctor said he was so drunk he didn't try to stabilize himself, and it likely saved his life. Is a fucking insane story. I'll tell you what, dude, if I'm like 92 years old and I get a thing where it's like you only have this much time to live, like not like a, hey, you have like, this is the thing that might get you or something like that. If I end up in a situation where it's like, sir, you have 3 months to live if you're lucky, I'm back on cigarettes. Easy. Easy.
Looks operational.
Back on cigarettes. Easy. Sick. Also, chat, I'm feeling the fucking urge. I think we gotta crack some goddamn boosters at some point soon. I'm spending my final years crushing through menthols like they're going out of style. Dude, I started smoking menthols back when like Camel Crush had just started to hit the scene. Before that, I was smoking those, what are those teal Marlboros, Dumpster Boy? You guys know what I'm talking about. They're like a metallic packaging with like a teal color on them. It probably started coming around 2000, mid 2000s. I doubt they make them. Camel guy. When I first started like smoking cigarettes, I was a Camel Light guy for a really long time. But I love Camel Lights. However, I had a friend that was smoking Marlboro Lights, and as much as I liked those, I didn't like the Turkish Royals. It's fucking funny. I had a homie that used to crush fucking full flavor Camel Wides, brother. Camel Wides are the funniest cigarette in the world. My mom does Marlboro Lights. Marlboro Lights are good. They're a good cigarette. I'll smoke a Marlboro Light in a fucking pinch. Marlboro Light or Camel Light is my favorite cigarette outside of my cigarette. Again, chat, you're talking to somebody who hasn't had a cigarette in 3+ years. I have quit. No, almost 3 years. I've quit. And, oh no, I haven't had a cigarette in like 8 or 9 years, probably. I quit vaping like almost 3 years ago now. But what I do mean to say is my favorite cigarette and my brand that I smoked for many, many years was called the Marlboro Medium. And then there was a point in time where it was really easy to understand what that fucking cigarette was. It was somewhere between a light and a regular. And it was like the only one in its class. Camel doesn't have an equivalent of that. No other big brands have a fucking medium. And I loved that fucking smoke. And dude, my least favorite, I loved that cigarette so much that I used to get so mad at people, like, when they wanted a cigarette. Like, I'd be cool to bum somebody a cigarette, but like people that were habitual with it, like, I'll give you one when I get back. And I'm like, yeah, but you're gonna give me a fucking Camel Light, and I don't want a fucking Camel Light. I want a goddamn Marlboro Medium, so I'm gonna lend you 20 cigarettes until you reimburse me a pack, because I don't want to smoke your gross one. Are you winning, Gramps? I actually just lost. Kirby, welcome in. How the smoke cells and Marlboro Lights suck? Yeah, for sure. I dig them because they're not too far off from what I did. I gotta figure out what those fucking Marlboros were. It wasn't as cool as what Noah said. Oh, Newport for sure. I would a P-Funk with the little fucking hole in the filter so you can. Marlboro. Oh, so the Marlboro Mediums though. This is the hardest thing in the world. My bane of my existence for so many fucking years was my cigarette was the Marlboro Medium. Super easy to say, M-E-D-I-U-M. And then there was a law passed in like 2007. Or 8 or something like that, where you can no longer have a name of a cigarette that implies that it's a healthier alternative, because they're all fucked up. It does not describe like the nicotine level nor the severity of how dangerous it is. And Marlboro Lights, you know, in pop culture, in the mind share of America, you know, I'm drinking a Diet Coke and smoking a Marlboro Light. You know what I mean? And that wasn't the case. However, Oh, Wednesday. I never watched it. Do you like it, Kirby? You sound like your mom smokes and just never smoked a Cool. I've had a Cool before. Dude, American Spirits, bro. Oh my god. Every girl I dated that ever smoked fucking American Spirits. The worst. The worst. I like smoking cigarettes, but I like the natural ones. Like, okay, those don't even give me, I don't ever want one of those. I'm not in it for the fucking tobacco, dude. I'm in it for the 37 other fucking blend of herbs and spices like rat poison that's gonna make me feel good. Salem's in a chest freezer is very good. Fuel box. The Marlboro Smooths, dude. Marlboro Smooths. I smoked for a little bit while I was trying to find my cigarette. Those were where I rotated from. Camel Crush, Marlboro Smooth, Marb Lights, Camel Lights. European cigarettes are the best. I had some homegirls that used to smoke cloves, and some homegirls that used to smoke Virginia Slims, dude. Marb 100s, oh my god, those are the worst too. Being like, can I get a pack of Marlboro Mediums? They're like, we only have hundreds. I'm like, never mind. I don't even want them. I don't want that. Ever had a Turkish Royal? Are those the ones with no filter? Because I think so, Diablo. All stings are better than Virginia Slims. Virginia Slims are barely cigarettes. I smoked like 4 of those in my mouth at once. I'm a non-smoker. Me too. I haven't smoked in like 8 or 9 years or something like that. Cigarettes. So clean living now, but for a long time. Oh, cloves are nice. The Dijarum blacks, the cloves, and the vanilla ones were so good back in the day until they made them illegal, and now they're gross. Like cigars. Oh my god, look at this thing. Badass. This is probably gonna be a nightmare. Okay, I gotta read this. I gotta pay attention. Over a year, fully nicotine free. Good for you, dumpster boy. I didn't know you were on the shit. That's a long time to not be fucking rad, Jake. I'll be back on it. I always say, like, I've never quit smoking. I'm just done for right now. Once a smoker, always a smoker, dude. I think about smoking. I always say this. I'll be the most realistic person in the world for you. I quit smoking cigarettes 8 or 9 years ago. Quit smoking all nicotine almost 3 years ago. I think about cigarettes every fucking day. It does not get easier. It does not go away. That is persistently in my head. And I always used to say, because I had a couple false quits like throughout the years, you know, I remember quitting because the girl that I was with wanted me to, or quitting because the girl I wanted to get with wouldn't have me if I was, that kind of thing. Or I quit for myself and it just didn't stick and I went back from it. And I always used to say, like, when I quit, after a few times of quitting, I was like, well, I quit until until a really bad day. I'm only one really bad rotten fucking day away from fucking beelining it to the store and being like, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Okay, what's the terrible typo? Disposable vape and then break and then grab another. I get it. Whenever I go to the British bases, I buy Dunhills. No, that's not bad. That's just a nice one. When I was a child, one of my mother's friends smoked like mad, and despite being the same age as her, looked like my grandmother. So I never smoked cigs. Did you never leave your brain? You just learned how to manage them. Yeah. Smoking and vaping. Yep, got it, Kirby. Is a good way to kill yourself slowly. But also, don't worry, I got that. Terrible typo. I meant to say vaping, guys. We know. My stupid fucking chat is gonna love that, though. Serial vapist is so funny. Push-ups are not fucking rad, though. Correct. And you got me wanting to get some for sure. Only one bad day. But I got some friends that are really capable of, like, they're like, it's a special occasion, like, I'll just have one, you know, it's my buddy's wedding, or, you know, it's a special night for me, or, you know, so-and-so's having one, I'm out and I'm drinking. If I quit something, it needs to be 100% quit. Because I do not have the ability. If I smoked one drunk cigarette with an old friend on like a Wednesday night, on Thursday, I would be smoking like 23 cigarettes a day. I'm the guy Jake's describing. Squanky's capable of just like having a cigarette a month, like 3 in one night and then not for 4 months. I don't know how. I don't know how. I know a few people that legit died from smoking, same. Many. But I fucking can't help it. Can't help it. All right, Kat, shut the fuck up. I need to watch this. I'm just kidding. Sheepy, welcome in. Having a lollipop in your mouth is sluttier, that's true, but a cigarette in your mouth is cooler. I know a 100-year-old lady that smoked. Dude, I was telling that fucking story. Swanky, you're the only person that will remember this. Do you remember Luis? The girl that lived outside of my apartment, not lived outside of the apartment, she lived in the ground floor apartment at my fucking place in Scarborough. I sure do. This girl was like 102 years old on oxygen. The fuck, you told this on stream? Yeah, I told this on stream. With her fucking oxygen tank. Yeah. This lady was smoked like 7 or 8 cigarettes a day at like 103 in a wheelchair with an active oxygen tank on the back of it with like the fucking tubes up her nose while smoking her fucking bogey outside. And I would always roll up and be like, Luis, what's going on? I would finish my cigarette with her and then flick it into the fucking parking lot and then leave. So fucking funny. That's hardcore fucking commitment. I'll tell you that. I've never been tempted to smoke a cig because the popular dickheads at my school smoked, and I avoid everything that they like the plague. But I hate rap, country music, and GTA. Coal mines will break you still. Rip ass in the tube and walk away. That's cruel and unusual. My great-grandma lived to be 100. I only saw her eat once. It was silver dollar pancakes. The rest of the time she was drinking coffee and smoking. I used to say my breakfast for like 7 or 8 years was a Red Bull and 2 cigarettes. It was like, I wake up at fucking 9 in the morning off of like 4 hours of sleep, bloodshot eyes. I fucking rip a cigarette on my way to the gas station. I walk into the gas station, buy a pack of cigs and a fucking Red Bull. I leave the gas station, I smoke a cigarette on the way from the gas station to work and finish the Red Bull, and then I start my day. Coffee cig shit. Yeah. This is definitely the only Final Fantasy 13 Part 2 VOD that has a 25-minute cutaway where we talk about smoking cigarettes for a half hour. I don't know, 20 minutes. It's Ohio behavior for sure. I'm a fucking Cleveland representative. Guy over 100 that ate only chocolate and bacon. Doctors had changed his diet and he died in less than a year. Yeah, gotta stick with it. Dude, some people's bodies are built for a beating, dude. And I mean this in like, it's such a crazy thing how like sometimes people are so negatively affected by substances and shit like that, and other people are just like crank down 35 cigarettes in a day, wake up with a fucking back at it again. Insane. Vic and I both worked at Target at different times, but had to run huddles as the manager. Every morning I did when I was hungover on 2 cigs as a random Red Bull, correct? And then I'd run the thing and be like, I'm going out for a cig. I only started smoking because my platoon sergeant wouldn't let me take breaks unless it was a smoke break. The fucking, like, well, I mean, I'm assuming that the armed forces are very similar in some ways and extremely different in others, obviously. But like, it's an entry-level position a lot of times. You know, you go there and the only way that you're gonna get those little breaks if you're a smoker. Same thing as like a retail job or something like that. Some kind of job, like you want those little extra breaks. The people respected a smoker back in the day. What a wonderful soundtrack to be ranting off to. I know, Sheepy, it's so good. The restaurant I worked at did the same, for sure. It's always coworkers, dude. It's always coworkers. Or friends at parties. For me, it started, I didn't have a single cigarette until I was 18 years old, like halfway through me being 18 years old. A bunch of my friends were smoking cigarettes in high school and shit like that. I was definitely getting high and drinking, but I was never, or I wasn't doing any of those things or cigarettes, but I definitely didn't have a cigarette until after I turned 18. smoked Newports and drank Red Bulls. The reason that I really started to like think about quitting vaping was because in the pandemic era, I was still on Juul pods. I gotta go get like a Q-tip or a toothpick to dig out this. Oh my god, 2 more days until my vape comes. Once the pandemic hit and I was just inside all day long sitting at my computer and I could just rip my fucking vape all the time, I started cranking through like a Juul pod a day, Juul pod and a half some days. Like, I was just like, now that there's no restrictions on my use for this thing, I am just sitting here doing nothing but like looking at my screen with this fucking Juul in my fingers like it's a cigarette and ripping it every 3 or 4 minutes. It's so bad. I had a cousin who worked for, oh yeah. What was the other popular vape brand? Didn't decide to rip it out in regard exactly. Highly addicting, they call it hides. Oh, I do kind of remember that too. In Afghanistan, I tried dip for one of the Afghani special forces guys that we were with. My face started going numb and he tells me he cuts his chewing tobacco with fucking opium. I thought for sure I'd be the next on a random piss test. That's an insane way. Geek bar lasted me 5 days maybe. Dude, I precede geek bars. I've only had a couple. Most of like the shorties that I fuck with are little hood rats. I'm just kidding. Little hood rats that fucking smoke what's it called? Like what's the fucking popular ass vape brand that comes in literally people will be like, give me the cuntiest flavored vape that you can find and they'll be happy with it. It's not a geek bar, is it? Is it a geek bar? I guess so. It might be. Like the little fat ones, like that, like the little mouthpiece that comes out. Any substance in my 7,665 days of life? Have a drink. I'm just kidding. If you're this far, it's not worth it. Bar, 100%. 100% dumpster boy. Literally, I was this girl who would just be like, give me the cuntiest flavor you can find. And I'd come back with like raspberry ice. And I'd be like, is it good? She's like, it's fucking perfect. I was like, they had key lime? She's like, great. I don't want to fuck with any girl that's getting strawberry or banana. I'm looking for fucking shorties that are smoking like raspberry lemonade flavor, you know? A certain kind of elf bar enjoyer. Russian cream backwoods. I fucking hate backwoods. When I was a blunt smoker for a long time, we smoked white owls that came in the tube, the plastic tube, because they were easy to crack and they had the tube so you could put either the remnants in there or put like the roach in there for later. Jake can be a basic bitch, won't get with a woman that likes the most popular flavors. Can't help it. I am who I am. It's a true vape sticker, always mind what happens. Beat Juul flavors were banned. Girls wailing in the store well. Dude, yeah. It's crazy. Bit splitting swishers. Hold on, let me finish my story. My White Owls phase ended because White Owls started to come in plastic as well. So I just switched to 5 packs of Swisher Sweets, dude. I'll twist up the nicest pack of fucking Swishers that I can give you. And I fucking hate, dude, so many people like fucking Dutchies, which I'm okay with like a Dutchie or like a game, but I hate, dude, I fucking hate anything with that extra wrap paper, dude. So much additive. I literally would get like a fucking full-size cigar like that and then trim off like a bunch of it at the end of the roll. I love rolling blunts and joints and shit so much. I do miss that quite a bit, the ritual of smoking. However, I really love Swisher because it's so small. It's a cigarillo anyway, so crack down the middle, usually pretty easy, usually pretty clean. Fucking flick out the stuff that's in it, load it up, and it's just such a nice tight thing to roll. I can roll a very fine Swisher, and it's one of those muscle memory things where I haven't rolled one in probably 5 or 6 years, but I would absolutely smash it if I rolled one. It would be perfect. Look like a little fucking dick. Swishers are my favorite for sure. Blueberry Swisher, original Swisher Sweets. original swishers. For a little bit, I was using those zigzag wraps, you know, a trim. I could get like 2 or 3 blunts out of the one they would send people. It was insane. But yeah, I fucking hate that, and I hate, dude, I can't stand somebody that fucking slobbers up their blunt. I'm such a little control freak when it comes to that shit too. Banana backwoods were also tough. The backwoods are like, there's too much tobacco going on. I love a blunt that's mostly just fucking weed. And I like a blunt that's rolled efficiently so that it's not slobbered the fuck up on. If I see somebody taking more than like a minute and a half and I look over and they're fucking covered in saliva, I'm like, oh, me, a little tiny little bit. Hey, do you think they'll have kids? I don't care, really. If I do, I think I'd be a good dad, but I'm not in like a rush to do that, nor am I like, God, I really want to be a dad. It would just depend on if I meet a girl that really wants like to be passionate about like being a mom. I would step up to the plate. I'm not like set on it. I actually quite like the idea of not having kids, as much as I like the idea of having kids with somebody who wants to have them. Would you be mad if one of chat dated your daughter? Yes. I think Judas not showing up at SGF means it'll fall to 2027. Ken Levine is notoriously willing to kill entire chunks of a project. Just came across a director role of Ghost Story on my LinkedIn. It's so fucking funny. Holy shit. The people that take 30 minutes, I can't. You have your Twitch kids. No? See, what else could I need? I got all of you little fucking runts and rascals to worry about. Dude, Ken Levine's been working on Judas for 14 years. The guy hasn't put out a game since fucking Bioshock Infinite in 13 years. Check me. This is 2012. Male chat regular, you'd be most okay with dating my daughter. None. Techniques are special abilities used by expending TP. Your party's TP gauge appears below the leader's HP gauge. Oh, it's only me. Okay. Based. Successfully unleashing a full ATP gauge of queued abilities or earning a high battle rating replenishes TP. Okay. We're sexist. The girls here are psychos too. Correct. I agree. Select techniques from the menu and then execute Libra. Oh yeah, Libra is like kind of like an advanced scan. This is going to be like using Libra reveals the abilities and weaknesses of your enemies. You can view known enemy intel at any time by pressing right bumper. Revealing enemy attributes will automatically change the abilities selected by the auto battle command and by your allies. The most effective actions known are always chosen. That's so interesting and definitely something that I have never known in my life, because in my head, Libra, well, will the information stay true and they'll be more efficient in future battles against the same enemies, or do I have to use Libra again every single time? I'm assuming they'll know, but that's very cool to know that I should be scanning almost immediately so that the auto battlers, myself and my allies, will be more efficient once it's happened. Jackal, I hope you're having a good Saturday night. Using Libra on this alpha behemoth revealed that it's vulnerable to both fire and water damage. If a character's current role has access to abilities that deal damage in those types, the character will now be able to deal damage more efficiently. When you encounter seemingly overwhelming new enemies, Libra can be a potent ally. Additional techniques will become available over time. More powerful techniques consume more TP when used, and unlike HP, TP is not restored automatically after battle. Aim to achieve high battle ratings in order to replenish TP. Interesting. Well, let me look at the menu. Stagger point is 500%. If I move my dumb face, weak to fire, weak to water, halved by whatever the fuck that is. Right. Interesting. Magical attacks are ineffectual. Write that down. So still just like regular damn. Very good, very good. for none. I tried. I really was trying to find one of you. I fear nobody passed the fucking vibe check. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Can I get some W's in the chat? For too much new toys, 14 months in the game. Does JakeBot still tell us those things? JakeBot lives in Maine. JakeBot, unfortunately, is no longer with us. Well, he's with us. He's no longer with us. I'll tell you that much. Oh my god. Gowan, welcome in. Did I say your name right? With the Miyamoto emote off rip? Let's fucking go. You know I love that. This is Miyamoto. The Legend of Zelda film will be... Wait, do I still have Miyamoto on my fucking screen? Oh, that would have been so clutch, dude. But unfortunately, I'm a motherfucking fool. This is Miyamoto. Please be excited for it. I'm gonna do it. I can get this. I know how to do this. Boom. Hey, you should play reruns all night. I think that would tank my shit pretty bad. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't. But I think it would get old quick. Please play Pikmin Blue. Yeah. Okay, we're so back. This is Miyamoto. If you do not play Pikmin Bloom and make it a critical and commercial success, you will never get my input on another Nintendo game. My last directorial feature will be Star Fox Zero. Is this what you want? Are all the subs queued up for JakeBot when you get back to Maine? God, I hope not, because I would owe that company a fortune of money. Oh, fuck. Leviticus, welcome in, homie. Please know that I'm based and hired Hunter Schafer as Princess Zelda. Honestly, anything less than Hunter Schafer is going to be a disappointment. I really can't even fathom anything else. Leviticus, I'm fucking chilling tonight. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Mario Kart already didn't include him. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's insane. It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. Too much new toys. Thank you again for 14 months. You absolute fucking legend. I quite appreciate it. Oh, Claire was scared. This is amazing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Fuck you. It'll be Jennifer Lawrence. I'd be okay if it was Jennifer Lawrence. That'd be okay. Jack Black as Navi. Only I need you to come and follow me to the Eco Tree. What do you think? That's my fucking Jack Black is Navi song that I just wrote in the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time movie adaptation. Do you like it? Please look forward to it. Oh, fuck. I feel like it wasn't that bad. But, you know. Follow me to the Deku Tree was a solid fucking rhyme. Alexa, how do I unsubscribe on Twitch? You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. I'll have more Jack Black bits coming soon. You can jump, kind of. If you're tilting in the direction where there's a jump, it does kind of fucking... God, I can hear it. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Sweep team, form ranks.
They must be hunting down Purge survivors.
I hope everyone made it out okay.
So do I. But nowhere is safe for them now. Damn it. Just cause they shared a neighborhood with a foul sea. They get treated like post-tainted rats.
Oh.
People really
The Rock
hate
is
posts,
every
don't
Goron.
they?
Not hate. hate.
Let's sing another song, a rock song.
More like fear. Tens of millions of people, all scared of Pulse boogeymen.
Hey, it's a step up, isn't it?
Shaking in their beds every night if they knew.
Best actress for the Naruto Go.
They purged that entire town.
It's crazy, I know.
Jason Momoa.
But the Sanctum Falsi did nothing to stop it.
Thoughts?
Up until now, Eden's always stepped in.
Thoughts?
Correct their errors in judgment. Guess humans aren't worth the effort.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. If the Zelda movie is an adaptation of Breath of the Wild, who are they casting
Listen, you.
as Mipha and Sidon? What's an adaptation? Excellent question.
We're still alive. That's something.
What?
Where is it?
I don't know.
Adaptation? Maybe. One of the two. Tom Holland is Link. I can't bear that. I can't bear anybody as Link. I don't want this. I don't want
They're trying to
this.
trap the stragglers.
I really hope they can surprise and delight on this. But I fear that Zelda movie. Logan Paul as Link is good. Alright, Team Shorty descends down the ice mountain very, very easily. Uh-oh, it's fools. Oh, dude, I thought I was gonna be able to sneak because he was backwards turning. Percy Jackson, motherfucker. I don't even know who that is. And which Percy Jackson? Emma Watson as Zelda. Do you guys riot? If Emma Watson was cast as Princess Zelda, how upset would you be? 0 for not upset at all, 10 for the most upset you've ever been about anything. The news tomorrow is Emma Watson set to play Zelda in Nintendo Zelda film. Just requesting the perks of being a wallflower. I'm okay with that. Not ideal, but not mad in the slightest. Cat likes my Emma Watson casting. Hey. I saw it just. Not mad. Melissa McCarthy is Zelda. Now we're talking. Who's Purra? Riley Reid. Thoughts? Thoughts and opinions? Alright, these are actually significantly harder enemies than I'm typically fighting for random battles. Oh, I should Libra before this battle is over, so that everyone will fight these fuckers more efficiently. Abilities, nope. Techniques, yep. Libra, yep. Good, do it. Who is Riley Reid? Don't Google it. Google it. Don't Google it. Purra is Jenna Ortega? No, dude. Actually, I don't really know Jenna Ortega. I don't think I've ever seen Jenna Ortega act in anything. Did I die?
Can't stop now.
Is that possible? Moose 4K, welcome in, my king. Yes, I do. Yeah, I don't hate that. Is Jenna Ortega in anything that I've seen? Oh, I'm gonna leave her even faster this time. Maybe that's why things went so poorly. He was in recent Scream movies. I haven't seen a Scream movie since Scream 3. I didn't watch Wednesday. Nope. I did not, and I would not. Anything else? I do feel like she's kind of a fucking household name right now. Like, I know who she is. Fuck, man, I died again. What is the answer?
I can't stop now.
Beetlejuice movie. Oh, yeah. Wait, is she went? No, that's the Addams Family. President's daughter in Iron Man 3? Who's the president in Iron Man 3? I know her from you. You know her from me? Who's this fucking Iron Man 3 daughter? It's in me? I see it now. That was a real Austin Powers, fook you, fook me. Cards? Cards very soon. Cards very soon. He had no lines if I recall correctly. It was a joke. Oh, got it. All right. Give me a second here. I got my shroud on. Twitch.tv/shroud. Digital circuits. I don't know why I'm getting fucking pummeled right now, but I definitely am. Now I'm gonna power chain Lightning's orgasms together. BP's daughter. 1100 is way too much for that, but I guess if there's a market. I wonder how confident Xbox is. How's the Switch 2 price now? Yeah, honestly. Dude, I should have leveled up fucking Medic, dude. Gears is now on PS5, I know. Oh yeah, wasn't there a fucking beta for that this weekend? Is that happening right now? Or did I make that up? PS6 rumor? I'm sure it was a rumor. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's going. I would like to play that. I think I have access to it via Game Pass. You expect the PS6 to be more powerful than a PS5 Pro? I guess. How the hell will we price well? It's impossible. We're being tested right now for what people will pay for new consoles and video games and digital entertainment in general. And the answer is a fucking lot. All right, I hope this is worth it. I'm gonna go to Relentless Attack right now that this fucker's staggered and see if we can like really smash. Well, the going is good. I think what's happening is like this fight is taken, and for that reason I'm giving them too much time to damage me. Yeah, that's literally what was happening. Now I'm good because there's only fucking one of them. We'll be over in a second. Easy, dude. That's such a difference. Holy fuck. I'm getting rad at this. 5-star battle. That was perfect indeed. It took me 3 tries, but I got there. Best gaming hardware I've purchased in my life. I wonder what that is for me. Best gaming hardware I've ever purchased. I have no need for a portal. I'm far too sit at my desk pilled for truthfully anything. Mine was the vibrating controller attachment. PS2, Steam Deck, or GameCube. Yeah, I think honestly, Mine might be, I have this fondness in my head that's not often talked about. I feel like I have not brought this up nearly enough, and I don't give enough credit to. My fucking Glacier Game Boy Advance was such a special little unit to me. So much more so than my Game Boy Advance SP or Game Boy Micro. And I got rid of it for my Game Boy Advance SP, but just that era of gaming for me was so influential in me just like trying new things and getting into like, dude, I started playing like Golden Sun and shit like that. F-Zero Maximum Velocity on that. Most of the time that I actually spent, like, I wasn't a dumb little idiot anymore. So the Super Mario Advance games, especially fucking Super Mario Advance 4, which is Super Mario Brothers 3, and Super Mario Advance 2, which is Super Mario World, I believe. Were the fucking best. Glacier best GBA color for sure. I really would like to repurchase that system. If I ever find one for like a reasonable price in person, I can't bring myself to buy a used retro console that has a screen without seeing it in person. I can't do it online. I just like the idea of getting it and being like, all right, now let me twirl this thing around 360 degrees, this thing I'm gonna hold that has a screen, and see how it looks. It just fucks with me in my head. I need to go to a retro game store and see it and hold it and press all fucking, 7 of the buttons that it has and look at the screen under the different light and then say how much is it and then make my fucking call. And the answer will probably be yes. So many are yellowing. Very true. Any PC inside that plays PS games? Yeah, then they can, yeah. I think that is probably what will happen. Planning on doing a screen mod and shit anyway. I'm so scared to do that, but part of me was thinking the other day, like, would it be a cool stream for me who's never done it before but feels like stupid and confident? Like, what if I bought like a Game Boy Color used on eBay for like 25 bucks with a broken screen and then an aftermarket screen? Would that be a fun stream for you guys to watch me try to repair that Game Boy Color and get it like refurbished and clean it and do what parts I might need to buy? I'd love to see you struggling. I just can't imagine on that simple machine too much that would need to be replaced that I wouldn't be able to do outside of like the motherboard is like fucked, you know what I mean? Like that original hardware. Because like I can use a soldering iron. I don't have one, I'd have to get one, but I've used one, I learned how. Before COVID, I actually made a living by modifying iPods and Zooms. That's so rad. Dude, hear me out. Fucking Zoom operating system was clean as fuck. What is this fucking thing? Hold on a second. I'm fighting the fucking thing. Zoom was peak. Zoom was ahead of its time. Chad, I think you're right. I think you're right. There's something special about it. This game is such a fucking sick vibe, dude. I'm having such a fun time playing this and just like shooting the shit on a Saturday night. I'm so excited to open these fucking cards. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Game Boy Color doing a board replacement, screen replacement, button swap, and rechargeable battery swap would be fire. What do I keep? Just the main board and the shell? And I would probably lightly clean that board and heavily clean that shell. The brown one, the gray and blue Halo 3 one, and the brown and green Halo 3 one. That blue and gray Halo 3 one was sick. I remember I was working at a GameStop at the time, and they had that as a oh shit, he's already staggered. I'm such an idiot. Brown's looking pink. Got it. They had that in the demo unit for the longest time, and we carried them at that store. And when they got clearanced out, I never had a Zune until they were kind of already going under, but I had looked up, like, you can still use your Zune for a pretty long time. There was one, we had like 6 in stock or whatever, And I remember they got clearance out really heavily, or really lightly at first, and then so heavily. So it was like the Zune, I want to say retailed, it was like $200 Zune or something like that, $250 Zune, and it went down to like $225 or $200 maybe, like $25, $50 discount. And then one day it dropped to $99, and I was like, I'll take it. It's cool, but I was already still such a hardcore iPod enjoyer. Worked along Windows B, yeah, for sure. Okay, I got both of the chests on that. I feel like whatever is there in the center, this little island, I don't think I got. I don't know if I traveled. Oh yeah, I did. No, I didn't. It's under there. I'm going back. Ha! The fucking gamer's intuition, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. Let's do 100 for a good display. Yeah. I feel like the fun thing would be buying a broken one and then seeing what's wrong with it. And then deciding what to do, you know? I feel like that's the move. You know what else I think is the move? Let's open some fucking magic cards. One's in the chat if you're down to open some motherfucking magic cards with your boy. With your motherfucking boy. Alright, baby. Goddamn right. Let's get this shit popping. YouTube VOD watchers, Final Fantasy, dude, come hang out live. We're having a fucking blast. I don't know. All two of you that are watching this on VOD.